Happy Sunday, guys. What's up? Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt. That is my handle on the Discord channel, which you guys should be on. In particular because, well, we just passed 25,000 users on that thing. We started that thing about 6 months after the juice began, which was July of 2020 in the heart of COVID. We started it towards right around like now. So we're basically with a 3-year anniversary of our Discord channel being in existence. BettingPros.com/chat. Free invite. Come on in. That's where I post the player props and the Wong teaser if you are not going to watch the live stream, which is tomorrow with myself and Andrew Erickson. We'll be on at noon Eastern time on the Betting Pros YouTube channel for 30 minutes, breaking down all the latest line movement, injury reports, picks, plays, and what Andrew likes for this coming weekend. I'll give you what I like, plus the Wong teaser, plus 4 player props that I do every week. Andrew will have his own player props as well from the Fantasy Pros side of things. So good stuff there. But if you can't join, I do post the ticket. The full card will be posted in our Discord channel in the Daily Juice section of our Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat. Okay, 2-1 night last night, up 0.9 units, just the second winning day of the week. Look, it doesn't make a huge dent into what we're down for the week, but it does, at least give us a better feeling than losing like we lost. I hit a bunch of hockey bets last night, so that was good. Got Vancouver late at plus money that came in and won. I got the under in the LA Kings game, which came in, which was great. The first half over for the Lakers came in, which was good. We got the Rangers way wrong. That was a wrong bet. My favorite hockey bet didn't come in, but my other hockey bets did come in. The first half over hit. The game over did not hit, but the Lakers won and covered. So I went 2-1 on that game. We got the Army-Navy game right, and if you bet the under in the Army-Navy game late, oh my, 27.5 closing number. They took a safety with 1 second to go, fell 28. That's how my week would have gone if I bet the under. Like, if I had bet the under 27.5, that's what would have beaten me. That's why I didn't want to make anything official from a total perspective yesterday. I was like, let's just bet sides. Army right. Lakers win the first ever in-season tournament here in Las Vegas, and Rangers were wrong. So 2-1. Again, I will take 2-1 every single day if we can land it. All right, how this works, I've got 3 bets for you guys here on the podcast. I have the Wong teaser on the live stream and 4 player props coming at you later on today on the live stream at noon Eastern time with myself and Andrew Erickson. This podcast, The Daily Juice, is always being sponsored by omahasteaks.com. It is a site-wide 50% off savings sale going on right now at omahasteaks.com, right in time for the holidays. Great time to send bosses, loved ones, roommates, people you're thinking of them, send them a box full of tremendous, tremendous food that they can make at the Christmas time, at the Hanukkah time, whatever it might be. New Year's, it's all very easy. Goes in their freezer. They pull it out whenever they want. It's good stuff. Check out the packages they've got available right now at omahasteaks.com, and at checkout, use the code JUICE. That will save an additional $30 off your order at omahasteaks.com. All right, so let me give you the teaser first because this is a huge teaser weekend. All right. The Wong teaser is going to have multiple opportunities, multiple different angles to bet here. But I like teasing. I mean, you can tease the Colts. You can tease the Bears. You got a bunch of teams that are 2.5 point dogs that you can tease up to 8.5. It's pretty nice. But my favorite 2 legs, the Rams going east, you can bet the Ravens if you want and lay the 7.5, but I hate the hook there. That half a hook just bothers me. I want to go below 7. 6-point teaser pulls it from 1.5 down. Sorry, from 7.5 down to 1.5. The Ravens just to beat the Rams, a banged up football team, West Coast team going east, early start time. Ravens absolutely need it given what's going on with the AFC. Ravens down to 7.5. And I'm going to couple that with the Bills. I think the Bills win the game outright, okay? I'm going to have a money line bet on the Bills. But it's 1.5. Chiefs favored by 1.5. I'm going to tease this up to 7.5. We can cross 7, give the Bills 7.5 for -120. 2-leg teaser. Ravens -1.5. Bills plus 7.5. Bills are off a bye. Big game, must win, has to have it. I mean, I am going to bet the Bills money line for sure. I may bet the Bills money line in game though, because you may get, if the Chiefs go up by 2 scores, you may get a really nice price on Buffalo. So I'm going to see what type of price I can get in game, but I do think the Bills are going to win the game. I think the Bills win the game outright. Game probably goes over, but it's a pretty good, pretty high total. So, yeah, the Bills offense should be clicking. They should score, but that Chiefs, no Pacheco in there, running game, all on Mahomes, double-teamed Kelsey, take him out of the game. I don't mind going under on Kelsey props for tomorrow, just FYI on that. But Bills plus 7.5, Ravens -1.5 for 1.2 units is the official teaser for me. Wong teaser still to come. I got a bunch of personal teaser plays coming. I'll give you, well, let me give you another one. If you want another play you can make from a teaser perspective, you can tease. Where did that ticket go? I'm in the wrong app. Sorry, I'll download it later. Sorry, I'm in the wrong app. But there are other teasers. I'll give you some in the Discord channel. I'll post some other teasers you guys can do. I like the Bears. The Bears up to +9. I like that teaser. You guys can jump in on that. So wait. Let me. I thought I did it on this one. Let me double check and see. No. That's strange. Anyways, okay. Let's talk totals. Detroit and Chicago. My co-host on the Bostonian versus the book, Dave Sherapan, talked me into this bet. I wasn't sold on it until I started to pull the numbers, and I needed the weather report. Detroit at Chicago is going to be decent weather. Okay, this number is down to 43. Opened at 48. It's been bet all the way down. The Lions are 8-4 to the over on the year. Chicago is 7-5. Against the NFC, Detroit is 6-2, and against the division, they're 3-0. Every game against the division has gone over so far involving the Lions. Chicago's 2-2, but they're 3-2 at home. Now, over the last 5 games, they have gone under against the Chargers, Saints, Panthers, and Vikings. The lone game to go over, the Lions game. The Lions game went over. Lions have gone over 4 straight. They've gone over 5 of 6. New Orleans, Green Bay, against the Bears, Chargers, and Baltimore. The only game that went under was against Vegas. It fell 40 with a 46-point total, but that was in Detroit, not on the road in Chicago. So yes, weather is always a concern with Chicago, but I think with the way the Lions play and how these teams are both turnover prone, I think we got to a number here. I think 43 is as low as it's going to go. I'm going to bet over Detroit in Chicago here. We're going to go over with points. Let's see if the Lions offense can get going and see if Justin Fields can keep going. Justin Fields moved the football on the Lions in that game in Detroit. They had that game won. 31-26 was the final. It was 47.5 that it closed. It went over by 9.5 points. Yes, different venue. Yes, outside is different. Yes, it will be breezy. But it's not going to be a typical December nasty Chicago, subarctic with wind chill, wintering mix type crap. It's going to be fairly decent. Under 43, Detroit and Chicago. Over 43, Detroit and Chicago for 1.1 units. And given the way that football's been going, betting over is a little bit dangerous. And then another game in which the number came down dramatically, and since it's come to where it's come in, I'm interested. Now I'm on it. This number dropped below 3. There's been a ton of money coming in with Jacksonville. All indications are that Trevor Lawrence is going to play. I don't care. I think Trevor Lawrence, he's banged up. There's no way he's playing this game healthy up against this defense with Christian Kirk most likely out. I think, is he even officially scratched for this game? He was probably going to be scratched for this game. I don't believe he's playing. You've got injuries to Travis Etienne, injuries to the quarterback, and they're all going to be going up against, a defense that on paper has been one of, if not the best defense in the NFL in Cleveland. Now, I know it's Joe Flacco. All right, I get it. We're going to lay points with Joe Flacco. That's a little bit crazy, but at 2.5, I think they can win the game by 3. Let me see for this game for Cleveland, the injury report. Let me pull that up really quick. And Christian Kirk is, out. Okay, on the IR. Sorry, he's on the IR with a knee. So Kirk is 100% out. Even CJ Beathard has trouble with his shoulder that he banged up in the game when he came in for Trevor Lawrence. He's even banged up, but Lawrence is probable, like we know, with the ankle, but it sounds like he's going to play. Zay Jones has a knee. He's probable. You've got Travis Etienne. He's a rib injury, which is not good at all. He's questionable to play. There's too many injuries here. You're going outside in Cleveland in December against that defense. I'm going to lay the 2.5. It's below 3. Give me the Browns. Browns minus 2.5 here at home for 1.1 units. All right. So 3 bets here on the podcast. I will have more plays for you coming up with the long teaser and anything else I might add to see if we can. I mean, this is a good card. Okay. This is a lot of really juicy games to get into, a lot of really fun games we can get into. I may be adding to the card before kickoff here. Maybe a money line parlay I may jump together depending on the price and where we are. In game, the Niners, if you can get me below 10 at any point during that Niners game, I'll be in on the Niners. Philadelphia and Dallas, in case you're curious, look, if we have a good day, this screams a same game teaser, okay? Take the Eagles to 9.5 up and take the total down from 51.5, take it down to 45.5, and bet over. I mean, I think I'm shocked the number's coming down, to be quite honest, given how much Dallas and Philadelphia have scored. But I think people are saying that Philly's going to play defense and they're going to stop Dallas from scoring. It's going to be the second time around. These teams played once, second time around. Number is still 3.5. I like Dallas to win the game, though. So you can save game, tease it, or if it goes to 3. But I think this is just an in-game. And Dallas and Philly screams in-game. Like, watch the first couple of series, see what the Eagles do, see if the Dallas Cowboys can move the football on that defense for the Eagles. If they can throw all over them like we think they could, then I think you come in and live bet Dallas. I really think Dallas is the side, but you can do a Dallas money line. You can pair that up with the Niners if you want to see how see what that pays out. You can do a 3-leg money line parlay with Ravens, Niners, Cowboys if you want. And then you could hedge it in game, depending if you get plus money or not. So just some ideas as to how to work with what's going to happen this coming weekend. But officially, Ravens 1.5 coupled with the Bills plus 7.5 for minus 120 is my teaser. Over Detroit 43 against the Lions at 1.1 units. In Cleveland minus 2.5 up against Jacksonville, also for 1.1 units. I will talk to you later on today for the BettingPros live stream with myself and Andrew Erickson, noon Eastern time. Long teaser and more bets to come later on today here for the Daily Juice. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning. The Daily Juice podcast always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.